Hello, I'm Joe Hren. In a 6-3 vote, the U.S. Supreme Court has upheld health care subsidies for the 6.4 million people in 34 states relying on the federal exchange for health insurance, including 159,000 people in Indiana. Covering kids and families of Indiana spokesperson Caitlin Priest says the ruling is a huge relief to the families her organization serves. If the court had struck down the section of the Affordable Care Act addressing subsidies in states that did not set up their own exchanges, health care premiums for those on the federal exchange would have likely skyrocketed. But Republicans were not pleased, saying the ruling gives credence to Obamacare. Governor Pence issued a statement that said the ruling is, quote, profoundly disappointing. He calls the court's order judicial activism that upholds a deeply flawed law to the detriment of millions of Hoosiers. And the families of hostages who have been killed by ISIS, including the family of Indianapolis native Peter Kassig, say they are grateful the U.S. is making changes to its hostage policy, giving families of hostages more freedom to negotiate for their loved ones' release. The White House announced a significant shift in its decades-old hostage policy, removing the threat of prosecution for families who try to negotiate with captors or pay ransom. Indianapolis native Peter Kassig was murdered in November. Kassig's parents repeatedly reached out to his captors on Twitter, asking what they could do to secure his release. Here's the weather forecast for tonight: a 50% chance of thunderstorms, lows down to 68 degrees, and more rain in the 5-day forecast tomorrow, a 90% chance of thunderstorms, highs up to 80 degrees, then clearing out Saturday, highs in the mid-70s, 78 by Sunday, and then a 60% chance of thunderstorms in the forecast on Monday. More news online at WTIUnews.org.